Yo, what's up guys, Jones here, and in this video we're going to talk about the best farmers in Opera Omnia. So whether you are farming crystals, artifacts in the world of illusions, or you're just clearing regular content, be it in the campaign or clearing the boards for the lost chapters, you want a good farmer and you want them to be fast ideally, because the faster they are, the more value you will get out of your support items. So whenever you pop a double book or a triple book, the faster your farmer is, the more you will get out of it. So here we have Yuffie, and just to give you a short demonstration, we're gonna go and clear the artifact stage real quick, and it is going to be quick. You will see. Now my Yuffie is not maxed out, and she won't be as fast as she could be, but she is still pretty fast. So she goes first there, but the skeletons there, they're actually pretty fast, so they might go first sometimes. But once you are over with that wave, then it's smooth sailing. And then we have the behemoth, and you can see that she doesn't quite one-shot him, but if I get her a bit stronger, she will be able to actually one-shot the behemoth. But even like this, you can still see that she is super fast. So that was the demonstration. Now, who are actually the best farmers? So let's check them out. Here we have a post by Inkwelder, and he provides us with a list of the best farmers for the artifact farming specifically, and just in general. If you can use them for artifact farming, then you can probably use them to farm pretty much everything else. So the fastest one is gonna be Yuffie, and she stands at 18 seconds per clear. You just spam her skill 2, and then you want brothers for the max bravery. So we were using Yuffie there, and I was using Shiva for the, actually I didn't try brothers there. Maybe brothers would be enough to one-shot the behemoth. I should try that actually. Then we have Edgar at 19 seconds, Papolimo 20 seconds, Faris 21, Barrett, Rydia, Setzer at 23 seconds, Locke, and Sabin. And they also provide us with the auto farming characters. So if you don't want to manually do it, if you don't want to sit there and press the skill, you can auto farm with Lan and Rain. They're gonna stand at a 25-second clear. Then we have Dark Knight Cecil 27 seconds, and finally Yuna 30 seconds. So these ones are a little bit slower than the ones at the top, but they get the advantage of being able to auto farm. If you want to make the most out of your books though, you can still use the manual ones. Okay, now in order to make them be as fast as you can, or as fast as they can be, you will need some requirements. So they list some requirements here. So for instance, Rydia, she needs artifacts. Then for Lan and Rain, needs EX plus 1 out of 3 limit breaks. Then Dark Knight Cecil needs to be maxed out. Yuna needs to be maxed out, and so on and so forth. But let's talk about Yuffie real quick. What are the requirements for her to be a good farmer? Okay, here we have Yuffie's infographic. So for farming, you'll want to use her second skill, I don't need this, which means you will want to have her 35 CP passive. And if you don't have her EX, you can actually just use her 35 CP, so you won't need to limit break it, although you will probably want to limit break it just for the stats. And if you have the EX, then that's perfect. You'll get even more stats. And if you want her to make her even stronger and faster, you can give her a book and use some ingots as well. If you give her an ingot, she will gain lots of attack and max bravery, so that should help with one-shotting the behemoth. And then if you can get her 2 limit breaks, she will start with the buff Few Perfect at the beginning of a quest, which will grant her an additional 30% speed, which means she'll pretty much be guaranteed to go on the first turn. So those are some of the things you can do to help her farm. But if you can't afford it, because that's a lot of investment, 2 ingots for one character, that's a lot. You might want to save those ingots for someone else. But don't worry, good news, she can actually work even without the ingots. And you can either do it like me, like have her 2-shot the behemoth instead, which is still gonna be pretty good, right? She's still super fast. But if you really want to 1-shot the behemoth, there are actually some options. One of the options we saw there, you want to use Brother, so she gets more max bravery. You can use Shiva for speed. And if that is still not enough, you can actually put more characters with her that will have party buffs. So you can put someone to give her more max bravery, more attack. And 2 characters that people have been using are Lilithset and Aerith. So you can put either one of those and test it out, see if she can 1-shot the behemoth. Someone also used Sarah for the party buff, but I feel like Sarah is a lesser option just because Sarah is also pretty fast and she can take the first turn quite often. And I'm gonna show you why that is. So here we have the speed ranking for the characters in Opera Omnia. And at S rank, we have Yuffie and we also have Sarah. So they are very close in terms of speed, which is why putting them together would not be ideal. But if you, for that record, any of these characters, if you put them with Yuffie during farming, it's not gonna be ideal because they might steal turns from Yuffie. But if you go down to A rank and below, it should be not that bad to put them in party with Yuffie. And then we have Lilithset and we also have Aerith at A rank that people have been using with Yuffie just to help her out and 1-shot the behemoth, and it worked for them. So they are A rank, you can put them in. And then we also have rank B and C rank and also D rank. So the slower they are, the easier it is to put them to farm alongside Yuffie, which means you can also level them up if you want to. So you just go to the crystal levels, boom boom, you put some of these characters, and then you have Yuffie. She will go first turn because she's fast. You insta clear the waves, easy experience gain, just like that. Alright, so let's actually test it out. So here we have the Golden Cactuars part 6. We have our Yuffie, she's going to be our designated farmer. We have Brothers for the max bravery, so she can 1-shot every single wave. And then we have Agrias and Realm just to get them some experience. And here's the catch. Agrias, she has B rank speed, so she shouldn't be able to steal any turns from Yuffie. However, Realm is also an S rank speed character, so what could happen is she might steal some turns for Yuffie, which is not ideal, but it should still be fun. It might slow the grind a little bit, but even when you have S rank speed characters, in the end it's not gonna be that bad, and we'll see. So Realm super fast, Yuffie still goes first though, so we get lucky here. So sometimes you're just gonna go first and it should be fine. So she goes again first, but Realm again, she's waiting, she wants to steal that turn, but Yuffie actually has her buff going. Yeah, so she's always first, so few perfect buff grants her speed. So it's really only that first wave. If she gets the first turn and you get one skill off, you get the speed buff, and then she is guaranteed to go first every time. So even with speedy characters, it can actually work out really well. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. Hope you guys know more about how to best farm content in Opera Omnia, how to best farm for resources and stuff, artifacts, crystals, even levels for your characters, pop a book, boom, easy farm. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment below with your thoughts. Who are you using to farm? Let me know, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a good one and take care.